Dave Shirley, lead SQC for the Great Lakes region. I started with Miller in 2017 as an SQC in Detroit, and I've worked out of Detroit ever since, and most recently moved up into the lead SQC role for the Great Lakes region. Before Miller, I was a safety professional for another pipeline company for 3 years, and I was prior to that I was a union laborer for mainline pipeline. I think the tough part is to get people to buy in, and I think I've found the best way to do that is to help them understand that it's not just a set of rules or standards or policies or procedures because somebody wants to make you have to do more stuff. It's for a reason. It's to get you home the same way you left, to your loved ones and your family. To make it personal. To be a caring person, you have to at least know your people that you're around. To know that somebody has children or they're married, to know some of their hobbies, just talking to them. I can't work next to somebody and not build a relationship with them, not talk to them about their family, not talk to them about their hobbies. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to them. I enjoy sharing my hobbies and talking about my family with people too.
One of the reasons I nominated Dave for the award is that he makes safety personal, and he likes to get to know our employees, our team members. He cares for them and the task at hand equally. If we're going to install pipeline, we're going to do it safely. We're not going to push production over safety or vice versa. And he gets to know our folks, our team members. I think that drives his success with having those coaching moments, being firm and fair and consistent, and driving the right culture for the right reasons.
And I can demonstrate that I care about their safety, and before you know it, it's a whole group showing that we all care about each other. A big reason why I was able to get the position was because of my background in the military. Dealing with explosives, I have a lot of background with safety, right? Because safety is number one, right? It's the first, most important thing. I think the foundation of earning their respect as a hard worker and someone that cares about them and cares about people as a whole is the foundation. And then moving from there and building a relationship with people. I can't work next to somebody and not build a relationship with them. When I started in 2017, we weren't really having in-person safety meetings, and that was one thing that I wanted to make a quick change to. So we started having safety meetings monthly, every month, meeting with everybody, looking them face to face, getting together, having some giveaways, inspiring them to learn some things, whether it was safety related, quality related. It just brought us all together, one spot. We bonded and got together like a big old family. So coming into 2020, we had one safety meeting, and that was in February. And then we started having to deal with COVID. We couldn't have safety meetings anymore. It was really tough. We couldn't have big groups of people congregated. And I just felt, shortly after that, I started to feel kind of disconnected. I didn't want to have individual meetings out in the field, stopping them from their work. Then it just becomes more of a hassle. And I was just kind of trying to brainstorm of what we could do, and why don't we just make videos recording ourselves of kind of a condensed version of what we would present in a safety meeting. So we just rolled with it, and with corporate communications help, they did most of the work. The crews really enjoyed them. They're about 10 minutes long. short and sweet, to the point. They saw our faces. Most of the guys would watch it either at lunchtime or maybe at the end of the day, or maybe they're waiting on an air test. It was really convenient. It was basically text them a YouTube link, and they just click on it and they could share it, forward the text message to any crew member to give it to them on their phones, so they weren't having to congregate and watch a video off of the laptop or anything like that, where they would struggle to hear, and then they wouldn't be social distancing. So the way it rolled out, there's a little bit of thought behind that.
I mean, the metrics that we tracked showed that our employees were watching the videos. We had a good safety record last year in Michigan. I think a lot of that was due to him just being out ahead of the pandemic and just getting creative.
Doing all the extra work and putting all that effort into it. The guys realized that we did it because we care about them. And the messages were from the heart and meaningful. And it was nice to be able to tell them that, basically, I like to tell them thank you every chance I get. Thank you for what they do. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have a job. I'm really looking forward to going back to the big meetings with breakfast, and so are the guys. We like to cook up a meal and serve it up. We have a good time. And I didn't think that the guys would express that they missed it. I thought that they would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm good. No more meetings," but they're asking for them, so that's a good sign.
Dave is an example of how someone can come to Miller, maybe didn't have vast experience in pipeline industry, but was great at safety, if you will, and the culture and methodologies behind it, and make a big difference. He's made a big difference in our region, so we appreciate him for that.
I looked at a lot of charities, and I started reading on the Gary Sinise Foundation and what he does in supporting not just only military veterans, spouses of military veterans who didn't get to come home, and their children. He doesn't just leave it at our veterans of our most recent wars. I mean, he's doing things for World War II veterans as well. And then his response to COVID with first responders did a lot of good things for people. And I think that well-rounded support that the foundation provides for first responders and military veterans and families, young and old, I think that's what really sold me on them.
David's commitment is obvious to many people if you get to know him. He was committed to his country. He's a great family man, great dad, committed to his wife Miranda and all their children. And then he's brought that same level of commitment with our safety culture at Miller Pipeline.
First of all, I have to thank my wife and my family. They support me to do the things that I do every day. I have 5 kids, so it takes a lot of work to support a family, as far as support a home and run a household with that many moving parts. So number 1 is my wife. My oldest daughter is 13, Elizabeth, followed by Paisley, she's 8, Sadie, 7, Oliver is 5, and the newest addition, Millie, she is 9 months old. Just started crawling, so she's getting into everything. After my family, I have to thank the guys in the field. Without the work that they do, none of us would need a job. And they do an outstanding job in the field. They fight the elements. They fight the dangers of the area that we work in. They just do an outstanding job, and I want to say thank you to them. I have to thank the Great Lakes Detroit team in the office. it's a great team to work with. The operations management, great team. Jason, Dan, and Adam. Come to them with anything. They make my job easy. So I want to say thanks to them and everybody else in the office too. You know, Webb, the regional technical trainer, he's got my back. He kind of shares similar, our duties kind of cross. So, you know, if I need help with anything, he's always there to help.
I'm Mr. Hairman.
Okay, does anyone have any stories they want to share about Daddy teaching
Hi. Hello.
out here?
No, let's do the video.
Something is that
Get it, Millie.
Albert, is there anything that Daddy's talking about safety? No. Okay. I don't.
Looks good at you.
Congratulations, Daddy. Congratulations, Daddy.
Congratulations on your safety award.
Hi, honey. I just wanted to tell you congratulations on your award. I am very proud of you, and I am not surprised at all that you were nominated for this. You work tirelessly in every job that you do, and you make us extremely proud. And I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and congratulations.
Granted, we do have fun at work. We do enjoy the people that we're working around. But I mean, if someone's completely honest with themselves, we don't come to work for fun. We come to work to make a living, to provide for those that we love. And going home, not so much right now because the weather is cold and snowy and nasty. Sometimes the kids are outside, but I'll tell you what, I have to stop my truck before I even make it down the driveway because they're all running down the driveway to see me, and I don't know, nothing makes me want to get home safely more than that.